Hello, I want to share with you how to utilize emotion-focused therapy, or EFT, to help manage your anxiety or depression or any emotional and or physical symptoms and feelings that you're having. The purpose of EFT is by tapping into the emotion as well as meridian points on your body, you will be able to get the feelings to essentially leave your body. It can actually be quite relaxing and really assist you with symptom relief. Okay, so first off, let's think of whatever this emotion is that's distressing you. It could be anger, it could be anxiety, sadness, whatever the case may be. Let's take the example of feeling anxious. Okay, so we start with an area, it's on either side of your sternum here. It's kind of like a hollow. And you place your fingers there and you say to yourself, I am anxious, but I love myself absolutely and completely. I am anxious, but I love myself absolutely and completely. I am anxious, but I love myself absolutely and completely. You do that 3 times. Then you proceed to do the tapping for the meridians on your body. So the first place that you're going to tap is right on the bone on your skull, above the edge of your eyebrow. And you're going to use the balls of your fingers, not the underside, but on the edge of your fingers. You use your index finger and your middle finger together, and when you apply pressure, you're thumping, kind of like when a doctor uses his, I forget the name of the tool, but he uses the tool to see if your reflexes are working on your knee. You know how that hard rubber tool thumps against your kneecap? You're going to do the same thing with your fingers. Okay, so you start by saying, I am anxious, and you tap at least 7 times. I am anxious. 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 It's okay if you skip body parts. Not all of the parts are going to be accessible at all times. You can do it under the armpit. I am anxious. You can switch sides. There's also, you can hit it under the breast or the pectoral. And then after you've done the face, the chest, then you go to your finger, your hand, and you're going to do most of your fingers. So you're going to thump on the side of, you see how I'm doing that? I am angry. I'm sorry, I am anxious. Maybe I'm both, who knows? I am anxious. You skip the ring finger, go to the pinky finger. I am anxious. And then the side, I am anxious. Now this part, you're going to find the hollow space in between your pinky and your ring finger. And you're going to take your 2 fingers and continue to tap. See that? I am anxious. But this next little piece that we're going to do makes both hemispheres of your brain work together. So I shut my eyes. When I open them, I make an arch with my eyes from left to right for 180 degrees, half of a circle, shut my eyes. When I open them again, I continue the arc of that circle around 180 more degrees to the other side. Shut the eyes, and now I'm going to make an X with my eyes from the upper left to lower right, shut my eyes, and then upper right to lower left. So here we go. And then This part you have to sing, count to 5, and sing again. Again, this is all part of bringing both hemispheres of the brain together. This is the day, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your life will surely change. And then you start the protocol again from the eyebrows. I'm anxious. I'm anxious. I'm anxious. I'm anxious. I'm anxious. I'm anxious. And you can say this silently as well. You don't have to say it out loud. I'm anxious. I'm anxious. I'm anxious. I'm anxious. And by the time you've gone through one cycle, you should feel relaxed. I know I do. If later on you continue to feel that feeling, whether it's anxiousness, anger, depression, sadness, you can repeat the entire cycle, but this time you'll start with the phrase, I love myself I have remnants of being anxious or remnants of feeling anxious, and I love myself absolutely and completely. I have remnants of feeling anxious, but I love myself absolutely and completely. I have remnants of being anxious, but I love myself absolutely and completely. And then you can just say, I have remnants of being anxious. I have remnants of being anxious. So you're recognizing that it's not as bad as it was the first time around. And so I just wanted to give that to you nice and quick, not a whole lot of, deep philosophy and jibber jabber and science behind it, but it does work. How I learned about it, back in 2003, I was reviewing continuing education for social workers at the National Association of Social Work, and it was so far out back then that I asked the presenter to send the course to me so that I could review it and properly authorize it to be on our list for continuing ed. So this was really groundbreaking back then. And it's still in use today, and I hope you enjoy.